say the success story that got his life together and changed. And you know what pain looks like when you tell your dad you relapsed and look him directly into his face. The seat on your shoulders, the exceedingly heavy weight. Haven't seen tears like this on my girl in a while. The trust that I once built been betrayed.
You know, Haverhill's kind of like a mini Lawrence.
Right.
Look at it that way. I mean, you know, Lawrence is bad. I mean, drug wise, and you know, the people are cool out here, man. People are nice to each other. You know, there's not too much trouble. Like that kid right there, I don't even know him. He's already giving me what's up. You know, what up? You know, it's just like, how you doing? Everyone's really cool around here. You know, people are there for each other. I know this in detail because I'll never forget it. And then I hear my name getting whispered really, really lightly, just Chris, really, really lightly. And that was for a while. And then, you know, once I opened my eyes, I'd see flashes of what's going on, you know, and then I could see the EMTs running around a circle in the ambulance, in Lawrence, in the ambulance. And you know, I can blink my eyes, and then you know, I start seeing the snorkel mask. I can't breathe because, you know, heroin tells your lungs not to work, you know. So I was in respiratory distress, you know, and I had hypoxia, so I had throw up and puke in my lungs, and so the snorkel mask, you know, is on me, feeding me oxygen, and I can see the puke like I'm just going, and I'm like, there's no way I can't even take a breath, you know. I felt like I was drowning, you know, and you know, it took me probably like a minute to take one breath. You know, I was really low, I was really down there. And they had to shoot me with the Narcan intravenously, which is like the old school method, you know. I mean, they have to do it, like they probably gave me a few nasal sprays too before, but I did probably like almost a gram shot. But to me, I mean, I wasn't, the new heroin with the fentanyl in it, I mean, it was bad for me. I mean, really bad. I mean, it just wasn't. It was I mean, using the heroin with the fentanyl, I mean, I actually wanted to use it. I wanted the heroin with the fentanyl in it, you know, so, yeah, no, it was really scary. You know, I've been in car accidents, you know, I've been in some crazy situations, you know, and this one was so scary because it wasn't scary. That's how I explain this. You know, you think if you're about to die, you know, you'd feel some shock, some pain, you know, you'd be surprised. You know, me, it was more just like an eye blink, and then I can see, and then I see the mask, and it's just like, what is going on, you know? And you don't know where you are, and then like I was saying, I started to not see the darkness, and then, and you know, I'm trying to take that one breath, and I can hear the name Chris, you know, over and over. It started getting louder, and it was just an EMT in my ear just screaming my name. He's just like, Chris, like, and then finally it got so loud, I finally got my first breath, my first one, you know, and I was like, ugh! You know, and I was like, and I can, like, it's all like puke in there, and it was just bad, and when I got that first breath, you know, I can hear him like, Chris, you know, and he's like, and I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's trying to save my life. Usually people look at bad things that happen to them with drugs so that way they stop doing drugs. I use it to motivate me, even when I'm depressed, or if I'm having just like reoccurring thoughts, like negative thoughts, I'll actually think of it, because it reminds me how lucky I am to be alive, you know, because I'm so happy to be alive.